Hello, it's Pattyjo. How are you? I am enjoying a day off. Went for a nice motorcycle ride, went for a nice bicycle ride with my dog, and went to the pool, but I didn't get in. But I did put on my swimming suit, which I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, okay, so I am having a little trouble because when I usually do this, I don't wear my contact lenses. When I ride my motorcycle, I always wear my contact lenses rather than glasses because, well, the wind. Okay. All right, let's see where we are. Pretty sure.
Unmute him to hear what it is and then make a ruling accordingly. Attorney Hopper.
Your Honor, two quick things. Please, could you confirm that the audio and video are working in the next courtroom? And the clerk's shaking her head.
I think it's going to be her.
I don't know if you want to do it now or at a later time, but I think we should make a record as I...
Okay, I think it's going to be her closing because she's now flipped on the other side. The lefty has come up to this other seat here, and she's going to be giving closing argument. Her closing argument is epic. She is a smart woman.
We'll be displaying a PowerPoint during my closing argument, throughout my closing argument, and I'm not sure how that is projected in the next room or how it affects what we see in this room, Your Honor, but we should make a record of that at some point.
Thank you. My understanding is Madam Clerk has the ability so that is displayed not only here but in the neighboring courtroom. If you would be so kind as when you start displaying it, just make some type of record, excuse me, so that the bailiff who's over there, if it's not being properly viewable, that we can stop and adjust accordingly.
Okay. Thank you.
If you would like, before the jury comes out, we could do a test.
Yes, could we please?
Please. Madam Clerk, would you confirm with the clerk over there that the PowerPoint is also viewable?
They can see it.
All right, and it should be similarly to what we see. So the monitors will display.
I'm sorry. They can see it. They've confirmed all of this works so that she can use her PowerPoint. And in fairness, and she's the one who brings this up, DURRL Brooks can see this. Here's DURRL. How do you know I can see it? How do you know I can see it? I can't see it when... can you see that I can't see? You can't see out my eyeballs. Woo! Okay, here we go.
Display the camera that Mr. Brooks is appearing, that is on Mr. Brooks on the left-hand side of the TV, and then the 4 cameras for this courtroom are on the right-hand side, but it's probably maybe a quarter to a third of the screen, and then the remainder of the screen is the PowerPoint. The monitors in the courtroom that Mr. Brooks is in are no different than what they are here. He would have one at the table, but there would also be the very, very large TV monitor above the clerk over there. Well, it's smaller, and then the very large one over the witness stand. So it would be very similar to what is here if he were present in this courtroom. And again, I know that the diagram, it's probably not the most easily seen from a camera, but it's really no different than what I'm looking at the moment. So I appreciate you asking that I make a record of that. I would further make a record that there are headphones on the table where Mr. Brooks is currently standing. He has not put them on, but they are available should he want them. All right, then are you turning off the PowerPoint? Let us know when you need that function, and then Madam Clerk will be able to make that viewable in both courtrooms.
Very good, thank you.
All right, with that, the jury is to be brought out.
Okay, here we go. Yes. We're moving along finally.
Okay.
We're watching paint dry.
Has not put them on, but they are available should he want them.
I don't know why my caching goes that far back.
All right, then are you turning off the, all right, PowerPoint? Let us know when you need that function, and then Madam Clerk will be able to make that viewable in both courtrooms.
Very good, thank you.
All right, with that, the jury is to be brought out.
Okay.
Talking allegedly.
All rise for the jury, please.
Probably go in there, in their head, cheer that he's not in the room. Thank goodness. Not here to waste our time.
Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, when I read the jury instruction to you previously regarding credibility, I had a prior version of the jury instruction. Now, what I read to you in the very beginning, or at the very beginning of this case, was the most recent. I am going to read a short paragraph, but also tell you that in the packet that will be sent with the jurors to the jury deliberation room, it will have the complete instruction, and it's instruction number 300, excuse me. And this is what I want you to know about credibility. In your determination of credibility, you must avoid any and all bias based on the witness's race, national origin, religion, age, ability, gender identity, sexual orientation, education, income level, or any other personal characteristic. Consider carefully the closing arguments of the parties, but their arguments and conclusions and opinions are not evidence. Draw your own conclusions from the evidence and decide upon your verdict according to the evidence under the instructions given you by the court. With that, I will ask Attorney Opera to start with her closing argument. Go ahead.
Thank you. And Madam Clerk, if you would please turn on the PowerPoint.
Yes. Oh, hold on one second. Mr. Brooks, do you have an objection?
I thought I was supposed to be unmuted.
You are now. All right. Attorney Opera, you may start.
Thank you, Judge. Good afternoon, everybody.
Yeah, how's he
Kind of
supposed
nice to
to
stand in the
interrupt?
middle of the courtroom, you know, all week or the last 3 weeks. They shoved me at the end of the table because I'm the lefty in the group. It's nice to be able to look at you all and say thank you. Truly thank you. Each and every one of you. I want to express our sincere gratitude from the prosecution team, myself, Deputy District Attorney Leslie Basie, Assistant District Attorney Zach Woodshow. There's no one in this courtroom that does not realize the sacrifice that you've made
Except for one person.
serving your community in this very important task. You've put your lives on hold. I don't even want to hear from your bosses. Thank you. You've watched these proceedings and you've noticed as we sit at our prosecution table, we don't have a client at our table. But rest assured, we do represent someone. We represent the people of the state of Wisconsin. It's an entity. I can't bring it to the courtroom. People enact laws. People want to feel safe. People have representatives in Madison or Washington, D.C. that set standards, rules that we all are expected to live by. And when those rules are violated, prosecutors step in and enforce the law. DURRL Brooks does not represent anybody. He does not have a client. DURRL Brooks is the client. DURRL Brooks is the defendant. The state of Wisconsin is the plaintiff. It's really that simple. And it's consistent with any other criminal case you've ever heard about at any other time in any other jurisdiction. It runs the same, no matter what state or federal. I'm going to ask you for your guilty vote at the end of my comments. It's up to you. I can't tell you to do anything, except I'm going to say one thing to you that I wholeheartedly ask you to obey.
Attorney Upper, I'm sorry for the interruption. Your objection, sir?
Mischaracterization of who I am and the way it was said. I feel like it was talking down.
Talking
Your
down.
objection's noted. It's
It's not
overruled. The
legally-
statement continue.
Talking down. She said thug.
You must not
The thug court of DURRL
not
Brooks.
consider anything about DURRL Brooks other than his conduct in downtown Waukesha on the evening of November 21, 2021.
Try to overlook all this mess.
Nothing
Oh
he's
my
done before that.
God.
Nothing he's done since that. When you go back to that deliberation room, please obey Judge DURRL.
I wish I knew how to edit a little better. I would totally wipe that out and put the word interruption. Because nothing he's saying has any basis in a legal argument. I feel that she was talking down on me and disrespecting me. That is so thug. It is just nothing but thug. The thug attorney at law. Ugh.
Confine
There we
your
go.
comments
This is a
to
big
his
one.
conduct on November 21 of 21. Is he guilty of the 76 counts that he's been charged with? That and solely that should be your topic of discussion. So, what are the charges against DURRL Brooks? Thank you for your patience in listening to the jury instructions.
Yeah.
They must be read
I didn't have
for
them.
each and every count. But sadly, they can be summarized very quickly like this as far as the actual counts. Counts 1 through 6 are first-degree intentional homicide while armed with a dangerous weapon. Counts 7 through 67, first-degree recklessly endangering safety while armed with a dangerous weapon. Counts 68 through 74, hit and run causing death. Counts 75 and 76, bail jumping, and count 77, battery.
Whoa.
Mr. Brooks, what is your objection?
I have 76 charges, not 77. It's a mischaracterization.
Set
of
him
the charge.
free.
That is correct. It is
Set him free.
Sustained. It should be.
Set him free. Set him free. There's only 76. She said 77. Oh my word. Really? Really? Really?